I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. Now, we learned that song as children probably, and we expressed it. And this is a really happy, happy card because we're talking about joy today. Joy is one of those emotions that we experience, and it just makes everything just seem awesome and amazing. It's like that song, everything is awesome. Everything is cool if you want it to be. Joy is contagious in that way. You can be laughing and someone can be feeling that and feel that feeling with you. Joy is such a wonderful thing, and joy is one of those emotions that truly is a gift from God. We can be so joyous that we, like David, will cast off all awareness and just fully immerse ourselves in the presence of God and sing and shout and dance. Joy can cause us to be so silly. Joy can cause us to be so irreverent. Joy can cause us to be wonderfully, blissfully lost in the moment. Joy. Now, joy is something we get most often because the way we're wired, we get joy when we're with one another. We get joy when we're experiencing relationship, whether it's in the quiet of a book or a reading or a poem or in a song that we're listening to as we're bebopping down the road. We get joy when we're in a conversation and suddenly the topic is something we're really excited about and we can't wait to talk about it some more. We get exuberantly joyful in the moment of connecting hearts and minds and connecting with one another. We are wired to experience joy in these communal moments. And it can happen when you're in a crowd or alone, but it's always when you find yourself interacting with God or interacting with God's people or interacting with the creation that God has made and thereby interacting with God again. It's always through this relational aspect. When I was younger, folks used to say that joy stood for Jesus, others, and yourself. And I think that's true in our faith. That it's the combination of expressing joy with the connections that we have and the relationships that we have. That is where our heart becomes full. That is where our heart becomes overflowing. That is when we become exuberant, joyful, and happy. Happy. One of the wonderful translation things that I've noticed is that we know the Beatitudes. Blessed are they, blessed are they, blessed are they. In most modern translations, we've started saying happy, joyful. Happy are they, joyful are they. Happy are we when we find joy, when we express Jesus and others and ourselves in relationship with each other. Joy comes when we're better together. Amen? Joy, 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 joy down in my heart.